Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Major League Baseball on tap, the Atlanta Braves and the Washington Nationals. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. Today's starting pitcher, Mackenzie Gore. What do you have on him?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Ready to go? Now here is Michael Harris II. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. That's back there. Up against the wall and brings it in. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. Now with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Calls it in, 2 away. Here's Austin Riley.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. He'll circle the bases, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations, because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting a ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, but he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
2 outs, nobody on. And the batter now, Matt Olson. Up the middle. Abrams tosses to first, and that is that. Braves get one on the big fly. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. Our starter in this one, Chris Sale. What do we have on him?
Well, this guy lives and dies with his slider, and it's a good one. Most guys, they're working off of their fastball, but he's backwards a little bit, works off the slider, and then when the fastball comes, it can add a little velocity in terms of perception when guys are used to seeing that off-speed pitch. When it's right, really tough to hit, even if you guess it's coming, because it's breaking 2 planes, horizontal and vertical.
C.J. Abrams, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And now it's even up.
1-1.
And it's strike 2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
That one to first. Olsen handles the chance. Takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Dave Martinez lineup for the Nationals. Finding themselves down a run early, they'd like to punch back here with a run of their own.
Absolutely, Boog, but I don't expect them to change their approach because of that run. They still want to put together strong at-bats. Be patient out there and get a feel for this starting pitcher.
So up next, Dylan Cruz. And ball 1 to the right fielder. Misses inside, and the count is 2-0. 1 out, bases empty. And that misses. And now 3-0.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And that's through there for a strike. And now 3-1. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. I'll tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
So digging in, James Wood. The other way, Arcia. And he'll be safe at first.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. And the slider just misses.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive. And
runner on the move, pitch in for a strike.
Looks like they're trying to answer back on that run they gave up in the top of the first by being aggressive on the base paths. I like that, especially early in this ball game. Be aggressive while you can and see if it leads to some type of big inning.
And a swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And that one is lifted in the air. Profar under this one. Brings it in. And that is the third out of the inning. Nationals leave one. And it remains 1-0. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Derek Law.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Marcell Ozuna.
For the Braves, the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
Foul ball there. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. Going, gone. A solo shot. And they add a run. It's 2-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. That one is absolutely belted. And it is gone. A shot to the opposite field. It's 3-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here's Sean Murphy. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Derek Law departs. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Now on the mound for the Nationals, Lucas Sims. Here's Jared Kelenic. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Young settles underneath it. And there's one away. So a man aboard. Orlando Arcia will hit next. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Cruz hauls it in, and there's two away.
Now batting, center fielder Michael Harris II.
Michael Harris II. Next up for the Braves. Fly to left his first time. Swung on, belted. That's back. And that one is gone. A two-run homer, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
So two away with nobody on. Now batting Jurickson Profar. He's 0 for 1. At the belt and fires. Profar gets a piece there. Into left center for a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Here comes Austin Riley. Fly ball down the line. Cruz going back on this one. And it had the distance, but slices foul. Two outs. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Young should have this one. And he makes the catch. And that is that. So it's 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Braves 5 and the Nationals nothing. Back in Washington, D.C. We head to the bottom of the second. And here's the DH for Washington, Josh Bell.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Ball 1, no
Sale, multi-time All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a sinker.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
On the ground, Albies safe at first as they can't make the play. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Next to hit for the Nats, Keibert Ruiz. That pitch gets the inside corner, and it's 0-1. That one out to right. Kelnick makes the catch. One down. Jose Tena, the next to hit. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
Runners are at the corners. One away. That one outside. And 1-1. And that's a strike.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. He can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up...
Line drive. Reaching, try, but can't bring it in. In comes the run from third to trim the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 5-1. First and second, 2 outs. And now the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. He swings and fouls one off. 2 on, 2 outs. They're down to their final strike.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that'll do it.
These hitters had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.